All right, well, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you have begun to click around the course and get a little bit of a sense of how it all works, and watched my video that gives you some guidance as to what's going to be expected of you every week. But this video is to help you find your way through our week 1 module. So as always, we start at our homepage, right? Here are our modules in order, making sure that that's how we're accessing the course. And then we'll click into information for week 1 module. So in this week, we are going to begin our reading. So we will read the introduction and chapter 1 of Outliers. Okay. We should also be reading the first chapter, the introduction, sorry, and the first chapter of They Say, I Say. Okay. So that's your first step. Get that reading done. Think through it and take notes and annotate as you do. Okay. I'm going to also give you guidance on how to do that, but make sure that you are actively engaging with this reading as you are reading it, because if you're like me and you read something without taking any notes on it, you forget it 5 minutes later. That's what we do, right? So we have so much on our minds that if you just read something quickly, then you're not necessarily going to remember it. So make sure that you're taking notes, you're engaging, so that you have stuff ready to be able to use as your responses, both for your quiz and for your discussion board. So let's get that reading done first, okay? Next, you want to make sure that you have read all of this stuff that's in the course overview, okay? So again, that is this introductory module. You want to make sure that you've read everything in here, so that you have a clear sense of what is being expected of you. Many of your questions will be answered in the syllabus. You should read the entire thing clearly, okay? So read all that stuff first. Then, as far as your writing, you're going to start thinking about the first essay. I'm going to make a whole other video guiding you through that essay, so let's not talk about it yet, but we're going to talk about what is going to be required from that first essay. Then you'll have a quiz on the introduction and chapter 1 of They Say, I Say. So make sure you've read that carefully, and then go and take the quiz. Do not click take quiz until you're ready to take the quiz, okay? Because this happens. You'll click on it and then it'll start timing you and you're like, I didn't mean it. Let me get out of here. And then it grades you, okay? So don't go and click into it until you're ready to actually sit down and take it. And then as far as our discussion, you will have a discussion board post and your 3 responses as usual. Okay, so let's go and take a look at that. We can just go and click the next button and it will bring us into the next thing for the week. So here's your Essay 1 assignment. You can look through this, but as I said, I'm going to walk you through it. And so let's not stress about that quite yet. Okay. Here's more guidelines for writing the first essay. So this is going to help you with understanding exactly what's supposed to go in there. Here's your quiz. Again, make sure you have done the reading and then you can jump into it. And here's our discussion board topic. Okay, so this is about birthday cutoffs, which will make perfect sense to you once you have read the first chapter of Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers. Okay, so you're going to read this prompt, think about what you think about that chapter, and then write your response, okay? Remember that your original responses are due between Monday and Thursday, and then your responses to what other people wrote are due between Thursday and Sunday, okay? So it'll look like it says that this closes on October 11th, which is that's that Sunday. Okay, so it'll say that it closes on the 11th, but you need to get your original post in by Thursday the 8th. Okay, and whenever anything closes on a date, it always closes at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so you need to start it at some point earlier than that or in the day, and then the assignment will close in the evening. And that was it. So here we are already back to week 2. So that's your overview of week 1. You need to get a little bit of reading done, take that first quiz, and then engage in that first discussion. Any questions, as usual, you know where to find me.